Welcome everybody to your real estate podcast. My name is Raymond Reffell. I am a realtor here in the state of Maryland. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about a tale of two markets and then look at some stats nationally, locally here in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Tips and advice to sellers, buyers, and realtors in a challenging market. All right. So, tale of two markets. This is an article I saw on Realtor.com. And it says, asking the question, why are some homes still causing heated bidding wars and others are still sitting unsold? So I'll read this little area right here that I highlighted. It says, those searching for a home are seeing plenty of fixer-uppers, homes lacking curb appeal, and those in less desirable areas sitting on the market for longer and undergoing price reductions. But well-appointed, well-situated homes are still selling fast, often receiving multiple offers and even selling over the asking price. It's as if the housing slowdown hasn't affected these properties much at all. I like the term housing slowdown because that's what I saw. I haven't seen a crash yet. I know there's a lot of talk about the housing market bubble bursting. Haven't quite seen that as of yet. But I've seen a lot of slowdown all across the region and nationally. All right, so let's take a look at the interest rates. First week of April 2023, 30-year fixed rate is at 6.79% with an APR of 6.80. Most of these are going to be conventional loans. We got to pay like 20% down or so. 20-year fixed rate is at 6.60%. APR of 6.63. The 15-year fixed rate is at 6.15%, APR of 6.18, which is actually lower than the 10-year fixed rate. 10-year fixed rate is at 6.21 with an APR of 6.24%. So why is a 10-year rate higher than a 15-year rate? This is mostly because banks would like you to owe them longer, because the longer you owe them, the more interest they make. So credit card companies, for instance, don't like people who pay off their credit card balance every month. They much rather someone who pays the minimum, because the longer you take to pay them, the more profit they make, right? And that's why even in some 30-year mortgage contracts with the lender, there's a stipulation there that if you do a balloon payment, you still have to pay a percentage of the interest that they were projecting to make off that loan. So be mindful of those things. All right, the 5-to-1 ARM is at 5.80% with an APR of 7.44. What is an ARM? An ARM is an adjustable rate mortgage with an introductory interest rate that is fixed for the first 5 years, right? And then the rest is adjustable. So the 10-to-1 ARM, as I said, adjustable rate mortgage is at a 6.56%, APR of 7.18. So, as mentioned, these loans are typically offered with a 30-year term. So you got 30 years on the loan. The first 10 years are fixed at in this case, 6.56%. Then the rate becomes variable and adjusted every year for the remaining 20 years of the loan, right? The 30-year FHA is at 5.81. The FHA got a lower interest rate. FHA is like for first-time home buyers, your down payment will be 3.5% of the actual cost of the loan, right? So the interest rate is at 5.81, APR at 6.71. The 30-year fixed VA rate is at 6.02 with an APR of 6.13%, and then 30-year fixed jumbo rate is at 6.85 with an APR of 6.86.